The most aggressive moray I've ever seen. These guys have incredibly sharp teeth. Come on, mate. Fish on. Oh, that was awesome. Food can be found just about anywhere out here in the wild, as long as you know what you're looking for and you're not too fussy. We're going to explore over the next couple of days a few different ecosystems, the coast, the mangroves, the reefs, along the beach and foreshore, to see what we can find for sustenance for ourselves while we're out here, but also to catch some food to be able to take back home to the farm for weekly meals when we go back to reality. But for now, let's try a few different tactics in a few different environments to find ourselves a feed. For thousands of years, skilled Aboriginal hunters would use a hand spear just like this to catch a lot of their food, propelled by a woomera. That's one of the names for them. I'm going to take a walk around this island now where there should be some fish sort of hanging around in the shallows here. I'll try my luck catching a fish with it. Practice shot. That was close. That was so close. Finally got one. I got 4. I can't believe that. 4 rabbit fish, which are beautiful eating, in one shot. You have to take so many shots, well I do, to be able to get yourself a nice fish. It takes quite a fair bit of skill, or most likely luck in this case, but there was a nice school of them sitting behind the back of the boat. These rabbit fish have quite thick skin and very beautiful white flesh, and they're quite fatty, so they lend themselves really well to going straight on the hot coals. Looking forward to that later. There's a few schools of fish just packed up tightly in the shallows together, and I think I know why. This island, and many of these islands along the coast, have mating pairs of sea eagles, a large bird of prey which will not only attack a variety of different fish along the reef and the beach, but also small sharks, crabs, and even other birds. They very much do sit towards the top of the food chain. They're such an impressive bird. Right, this isn't ideal. Let's go try and find some food in these mangroves. It's to keep the filming gear from getting wet. Let's see if we can find a mud crab. Another one of the best foods here in the mangroves are the oysters. You generally find them on low tide at the base of mangroves or on exposed rock. All you need is really a screwdriver, or just pick up a rock and smash them off to get that beautiful tasty meat inside. Also make sure that you're super mindful, if you are in the mangroves, of saltwater crocodiles. There's definitely a reason they've been around for over 1 million years. They are an absolute apex predator, so just be super careful of not getting eaten. This is a live clamshell which has been exposed here as the tides dropped and become lower. This was a traditional food source for Indigenous Australians for many thousands of years. Some of my Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander mates still enjoy a meal of clamshell. Good to see how healthy the ecosystem is. They're all along the edge of this fringing reef here. Let's walk into the mangroves. See, someone's lost a really good anchor rope here. Oh. Have to be 100 meters of it, all up through the mangroves. No crabs underneath. No. Huge load of anchor rope here behind me that's washed in on the high tide. It's come off a boat, who knows where, but it still looks a pretty good anchor, so I'm going to see what I can salvage off it to make a mooring line. We've been walking through the mangroves for about 30 minutes and we've come to an area. It's got a little bit of shallow salt water through it. It's very muddy. There's dense mangroves, very thick roots, and right under me where I'm sitting is a massive mud crab, very big mud crab. I'm not sure if it's a male or a female, so I'm not going to spear it straight away. We'll see if we can grab it. Can you see that bit of shine? There it is. Those claws there will do a fair bit of damage to your fingers. Oh, jeez. Off like a rocket. That is a female. A very, very feisty female. True to females' nature. In just about all species, I believe. Yeah, we don't take females in this state here in Australia. Leave that as breeding stock. Try to find a big male. We're in a good area though. Oh. There's some bush tucker right here. It's a mud mussel. Oyster of the mangroves. That's coming home for the fire. There's a massive mud crab just up from where that big female was. What is it? That's a good size crab and would be a good meal, but we're gonna let her go. Make lots more mud crab babies. All right, love, take us to where your boyfriend is. Put her over here in the clean water so we can have a good look at her swimming. There's mud crabs all through this section. I can see two here. Saw a couple of little bubbles right under me. And the mud crabs can be masters of disguise and burrow themselves completely submerged in the mud. Oh, hear that? Hear that ting?
Oh, yeah. Swing away.
All right, that looked like another big female and it's somewhere around our feet. There's another one just here. It's probably the biggest one we've seen yet. It might also just be a ginormous female, but I can't tell. Need to get a bit closer. Oi. Yeah, it is. You can see the size of her nippers.
Where's she gone?
Where are you, love? Oh, bumped into my feet. Oh, she's around my foot. She's on my foot. Oh. Oh, that's a different one. Is it? No, that's the same one. Regardless, male or female, that's a big mud crab. But again, for the what, fourth or fifth time, it's your lucky day, love. We're looking for your boyfriend. The mosquitoes and sandflies are pretty intense in here. One of the best ways, if you don't have longs on, is mud. Protects the skin perfectly from midges. Just on the edge of the mangroves here, there's an epilept shark hiding under the shade of the seaweed. Probably only a couple of feet long. You've got incredible colours on them. Look at that, it's just literally sleeping here in front of me. Beautiful patterns through its back and all the way to its tail. Sorry to wake you up, mate. Just wanted to get a closer look.
Get back in the shade.
We'll put you back under the shade. There's a little stingray here with its back out of the water. That would also be a viable food source to throw on the fire. But I'll leave him in peace today. Hey bud. So when searching for mud crabs, I'm looking for three particular things. I'm looking for big root structures, timber structures, looking at the base of those for little flashes of the shiny shell. I'm looking for large sort of burrows or caves or holes that the mud crabs will be living in. And I'm also looking for, as you can, oh, there's a little one there. I'm also looking for these little drains, little pools of fresh water. One that goes up that way, one that goes up that way, and this keeps on going up here. They quite often like being around little pools of muddy water, or even at times this crystal clean water. So we'll keep looking. All through here is full of viable food sources if you really needed it. A lot of different types of hermit crabs. This one got past you.
Where you going?
There's a really nice sized crab here, but it's just camouflaged itself in under the mud. Oh. Oh. There it is. That's one of the most sought after meals here in the mangroves, the mud crab. See, this one here's a male with that V on the bottom of the carapace. It's got big, beautiful, tasty nippers, the lollipops of the mangroves, and that'll go on the fire later today for a feed. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. Can you hear that behind me? That's a fruit bat colony, which would actually be a viable food source in an emergency situation. Some parts of the Pacific and Northern Australia would have this as a part of the diet, but they're protected here in Australia and a really important part of the rainforest and the ecosystem. They roost here during the day, and then at night they'll fly around trying to find fruit and flowers to feast on. It's pretty cool though. Hey guys, can you tell us where the mud crabs are? Jeez, they're so loud. I thought you were meant to be sleeping. There's hundreds. There's literally hundreds of them in here. This goes to show they don't always roost in a cave or a really large shady tree. Just here in the mangroves. Only a couple of meters above the high tide line. Oh, they're having a fight. I'm getting out of here. We've just spotted a massive mud crab, like bigger than your average mud crab, just sitting here outside of this shallow pool of water. It's got these, I need to stop, let's try and get this. We'll try and grab it with our hands to keep it live, but spear it if it's really hard to get. That thing is ginormous. It's only got one nipper, which halves the chance of me getting bitten. Look at the size of this crab. That would be some kind of a record if it had two nippers. That is so heavy, and it's got one nipper. That is an absolute monster. You can tell it's a male, of course, by that V. Oi, easy. Wow. Oh, he must have lost it in battle. How cool is this? This stingray's just shaded itself with coral grit and sand. See its eyes and its tail? Good spot. Waiting for that tide to come in to be able to hunt all through up in those mangroves. There's a moray eel here sitting with its back out of the water in this tiny pool of water. You don't see this too often. He's just heard that we're here and he's looking for a way out, but he Oi! Holy moray eel! Sorry to disturb you, brother. These guys have incredibly sharp teeth.
Why is it being so aggressive?
I'm not sure. This is the most aggressive, moray I've ever seen. He's actually got a couple of cut marks on his back. That was insane. Oh, I'll get my foot out of the water here in case he wants to bite. Jeez, I don't know who was shocked, him or me. He's made his way into a deeper pool of water here, just under that rock with a bit of seaweed as shade. A little bit better spot, mate. Let's jump in the boat and go for a fish. It's time to get in the water, and if you've watched a few of our videos over the years, you'll know that spearfishing is one of our favourite ways to hunt and one of the most sustainable ways to catch your own food. A lot of fish life. How's it over there? The most important thing is to get comfortable in the water, because the more relaxed you are, the longer you can hold your breath and the better chance you'll have at spearing a fish. Good shot. Great shot. That's a beautiful fish. Awesome! Did you see that? The monstrous turtle just swam over my head. Straight to sleep. Thanks, mate. A beautiful coral trout. There's another nice trout down there. Beautiful blue spot. Blue spot trout. This one. And the big turtle was back. I can really see why she loved it here so much. Incredible coral, walls of bait fish. But with all healthy ecosystems comes a lot of big predators, not only this turtle. The top of the food chain here definitely isn't me. It's these sharks. In all of the action, the fish swam the gun out of my hand, and with that, took everything to the bottom. Fish, shaft, and gun. I swam down to 15 metres, almost 50 feet, to retrieve everything and untangle it from the circling sharks. Unfortunately though, it was too late, and the sharks wanted the fish more than me. Even out here, you gotta pay your taxes.
Yeah, I should have stoned it.
At this point of the dive, we thought it was best to move on. Oh, I hope you can see them, but there's a school of really big golden trevally right in front of the boat. Nikki's just done a dive on them to see if she can shoot one. Oh, I think she got one. Woohoo! Oh, it's massive. Holy moly. Great fish.
Just keep a bit of an eye out because there's a few sharks that are a bit interested without making a reel.
Yeah.
Now I'll just get back to the boat, make sure no sharks get it. Thank you, mackerel. Yeah.
Oh, I'm super stoked with that fish. A big Spanish mackerel, or in some of the world a king mackerel. A far larger one came in on the first couple of dives, but I couldn't get close enough for a decent shot. And then curiosity got the better of this one that came in. That's a beautiful fish, and looking forward to taking that home to the farm to eat with the family. £200 hand line, sinker, 280 hooks with a little bit of coral trout. Let's see if we can get a big fish. Yeah, it's a fucking good fish. That's a really good fish. Nah, I think that's a good fish. Off the bottom, get it off the bottom, that's it. Oh, jeez, that was an anticlimax. Yep.
Give me a gaff.
I'm sorry.
Are you on?
Yeah.
You're right, you're right. You're on to me.
Am I?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We got one. That there's a beautiful largemouth nanagai. One of the best table fish here in Australia. Let's stand on the boat, mate. Thank you. Try and keep it clear of the boat. Yep, keep it on that little touch the boat. Steady, steady, steady.
Fuck yeah! Oh.
Largemouth nanagai. Well done, miss. That's a great fish. Well done.
Woohoo!
How do you feel?
Absolutely stoked. We've been working pretty hard for them this morning, so very, very happy to come up with this one.
Come on! Get off the bottom! Get off the bottom! I reckon it's a big cod. It could be a big cod. I've bent over the gunnels. Oh, oh no. Oh, oh jeez. Nah. Oh, it's heading towards Vanuatu right now. Stop. Just stop. And come home. Oh. Shark, I reckon. I stopped filming because it just kept fighting and then it bit through the line. I think it was a very heavy shark. That's the honest truth of the matter. Re-rig, back down there. Come on, mate, fish on. This line should be good enough to just hopefully pull it over the side. Oh, what are you doing down there? It's a bloody big old silver emperor, otherwise known as a slaty brim. PB slaty brim. What are you doing, bud? We'll get the hook out and let you go. Quite nice fresh, these on the table, but we're gonna back ourselves to upgrade. See you, bud. So sweet, so fizzy. Oh, that's hot. That's really hot. One fortunate thing about being on a really hot, sunny beach is that all of the timber is very dry and really easy to get a fire going. These rabbit fish have such sweet meat, really oily and really fatty as well. So they lend themselves beautifully to going straight on the hot coals. They've got quite a thick and tough skin, so that should peel back nicely in about 10 minutes after we flip them. Get that crab on too. It's gonna make a nice even bed of hot coals here. And trust me, they're extremely hot. And I've just put this mud crab to sleep the most humane way possible. Just a quick blow with the machete, the bottom of the belly there. And I'm not gonna flip it, I'm just gonna cover it in coals It's nice and hot. We'll give that about 10 minutes and that'll be done. Looking absolutely perfect. Nice little crispy, tasty treat. I would like to remind you that I did get the 4 in the one shot. I impressed myself because I've missed so many fish over the last 12 months. I'm really looking forward to that meal. These rabbit fish are well and truly done. How good does that look? Oh, it smells nice too. All I did was gut them, just took the guts out, and then straight on that bed of coals. I'll let them cool down for a couple of minutes, and then we feast.
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect?
I reckon. Yeah, look at that. Peeled it right back.
I just ate the skin and it's fine too. Crispy skin.
Yum.
Oh, look at that. You can just take the backbone right out and it just leaves all that beautiful white flesh. Honestly, give them a try. So delicious. All right, the star of the show, the mighty mud crab. Just give that a couple of minutes to cool down. And that's the main event. Just cut it in half so it can cool a lot quicker. Back of the machete generally does the trick. And I'll go dip it in the salt water as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh. Oh my God, it's so big and so full. That's so full. Look at that. Too hot to handle. But I can't help myself. Look at that.
Holy.
Jeez, that'd be half a kilo of mud crab lollipop. Let that cool and then devour. Yeah?
That is my all-time fave.
All-time fave.
Look at that.
Oh, you saved me some, eh? Oh.
There you go.
I just feel so lucky right now.